Welcome. In this OLIT 483 tutorial, we're going to look at some of the basic editing functions in WebCT, particularly using the HTML creator. So our first step is to click into our temp class and to be sure that we're in the Build tab. So I'm going to click the Build here, and now I'm going to click into my lesson. Now I have two pages. I'll start with the overview page that I've set up. And as always, I'm going to start the HTML creator. Takes a few moments to load. And I'm going to click on this icon here, which is the frame window mode. It pops our editor out. And I can drag on the bottom right-hand corner. And it gives me a little bit larger view of the content that I'm working with. Okay, what I want to concentrate on are the icons up here across the top. There's nothing too awfully unique, meaning that in seeing these tools, these are similar tools that you would find when you looked at Microsoft Word or some other text editing application. But let's take a look. Particularly, let's start here. Let's add some text. I could choose different headings. If you are editing the template that I created for you, some of these headings are already preset. And if you are creating a new page and you select some words and you click on a heading, something's going to happen. Now, remember that the bolding and the sizing that you get here might not be the same when you actually see your lesson in WebCT itself. So be sure to edit, save all of your work, and then go look at it in either Student View or Teach View to really see what your learners will be seeing. But I have selected this and I gave it a heading 1. I'm going to hit return. And note that my heading goes back to standard, so I can add some more text. Now, once again, if I want to do something to this text, I need to select it by holding down on my mouse button and selecting the area of text that I want. These are different fonts that I can choose. This is where you select font size. So if you want to manually size your font up or size it down, you can select that here. This is bold, italic, underlined. Here I can select A, and this will change my font color. So whatever area of text I've selected, I can change the color of the font. These are alignment choices, meaning that I can align left, or particularly if I want to center something, I can click center. Now note that only the text that I selected was centered. In this instance, I can click on this image that I've already inserted, and you can see how to insert an image in the video tutorial on inserting images. But I can select my image, and then I can also click here and center my image. These tools up here are subscript and superscript. That's particularly for math equations. And this enables you to insert tables. And we'll talk about tables a little later when we talk about custom layouts. But if you specifically have a grid or something that you need a table for, you can insert a table using this tool. And this is a little wizard to help you with the tables. There's a tutorial specifically on ordered lists and unordered lists, so if you're going to include a list, you can check that. And this decreases and increases an indent if you want to indent your text over by 5 spaces. This is the tool. This is the tool to insert a link. This is the tool to insert a bookmark, and bookmarks enable you to move up and down the page. I'm not going to go over those in depth, but feel free to experiment with these. This is for inserting an image. As with links and images, there are individual tutorials explaining these, but this is just a demonstration of the tool setup here. An HR is a horizontal rule. So let's insert one of those. I will get my cursor down here, and when I click a horizontal rule, it gives me a line across the page. And it's useful for separating content out. Don't overuse a horizontal rule. It becomes a little confusing to the eye. There's a spell checker built into this WYSIWYG, and this tool here inserts special symbols. So if you are looking for, say, an acuted E, you're writing, you're looking for a symbol from another language, this is where you would find that. And these are some different options: show all, document statistics. This talks about the WYSIWYG. And of course, this icon here is the one that pops the window out. The majority of these you probably won't be using. Horizontal rules, real handy. Of course, the ones to format and choose font type, size, that's extremely useful. And then you need to remember that the chain link inserts a link. This little image of a mountain inserts an image, and that's a good start for the tool set on the basic editing functions in WebCT. As always, when you're done editing, you can close this pop out, but don't navigate off this page until you've hit this save. And once you're done, you can go to Teach and click here. Now note that the text that I added and this little image that I centered are now centered. I have my horizontal rule here. And that should wrap up this tutorial on basic editing functions.